side, Sylvan, will start with you. Your item is a magic mirror. It's literally called magic mirror, and it's the pocket-sized version. So when you are attuned to it, all you have to do is stare at it stare into it for an hour uninterrupted during a long rest. You can use it as a spellcasting focus, and twice per dawn, you can cast augury.
Nice.
And when you do so, your reflection whispers the answers to your questions. And to give you a little sense of what augury is, it's essentially a divination spell where you get an answer, or at least a result of a course of action that you might take. So you could ask it, oh, what happens if I do this? And it has to be within the next 30 minutes.
Okay. Can he use that if he doesn't have magic?
Let's see. As long as he's attuned to it, he can use the augury spell, but he can't use it as a spellcasting focus.
What do I need to do to attune to it?
You have to stare into it for an hour during a long rest, uninterrupted.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And
I don't see that item in the compendium. Is that something?
Compendium's very limited. You might have to just copy and paste from like Wikidot or whatever.
Yeah, let me just throw it in chat here, and you can copy.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay.
Wait, how does that work per dawn when we don't have sunlight?
It'll be just 24-hour clock as usual. Yeah.
Okay.
You still have day and night. Just because it's not ever day doesn't mean it's not night.
That's fair, I guess.
But the lines are very blurred. That's the issue.
Exactly.
Hey, just go to Alaska. Same thing.
It's Alaska.
My brother in Christ, there is no such thing as Alaska here.
That's the reveal. We've been in Alaska the whole time.
I was going to say, yeah, that's the twist.
Yeah.
This is Alaska. Early Alaska.
What's that movie, 30 Days a Night or 20 Days a Night?
30 Days a Night.
Movie? Yeah, 30 Days a Night.
It's a good movie. Yep. Josh Hartnett, yeah.
The vampires about to come at us.
It's the reveal. We're just... All of the characters have secretly been on LSD.
All right, so... Again, as you recall, there is a kind of a mishmashy road section, kind of offbeat path area outside of Stormreach. It's kind of a patchy forested area, and then you get out into the open dunes.
Oh wait,
yeah, I was just about. What about the ring, Zim?
Oh, the ring, yes. So that is going to be a... I think I had this... Here we go. Wait. There it is.
Wait.
Oh,
wait a second.
Well, we're waiting.
Makes me think of those,
hold on a minute.
Those like stop, those like the crossing things where you press it and it goes, wait.
Wait.
I think, why? Right. Okay. Ring of Telekinesis.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
So this is really high powered for everyone's current average party level right now, just so you know. But it is one that was specifically there for a reason. But anyways, so obviously while wearing the ring, you can cast the telekinesis spell at will. And you can only target objects that are not being worn or carried.
So no poor man's hold person.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yep. Anyways, let's get into the sandstorm of things.
The reveal of the episode is
Darude?
just that Tirali has a last name.
So once you get to the edges of the patch of trees that borders Stormreach and step out into the dunes, you see that the air is very thick and obscured. The wind is picked up substantially, and it's throwing all of the sand and dust up into the air and obscuring your vision and making it hard to see forward. But you do know that the path that you had traveled before to get to the Dragonstones, that is clear cut. And you press on forward through that, I would imagine. Unless you want to go off the beaten path or something. As of right now, during the sandstorm and traveling through this area, this is difficult terrain. So your travel will be hindered.
Okay.
All right. So take it away. What do you guys do? I mean, you're traveling. Do we want to RP a little bit?
Well,
We
are we gonna
should
have
we
a
just
long
set
rest?
up camp, or yeah, like so? Should we start looking for somewhere to set up camp?
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the
No.
thing because me and Shirali have some words to discuss.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. And at this point, obviously, Gendry, he's saying, we need to wait out the storm. This unfortunately takes time, so I know of a spot just up ahead. Are we good to take a moment? A few hours, at least. These storms usually rage for quite long.
That sounds good to me.
I nod.
All right, so obviously you can't get to the outpost quite yet, but he leads you along the road for several miles. He's throwing up his cloak in front of his face to block a lot of the dust from just drifting into his eyes, and yours too. I'd imagine you guys are trying to do your best to obscure the sand from hitting you too much, that is.
Yep.
He eventually brings you to the fork in the road that you remember when you had traveled here previously. If you take the left, you know that that leads you to a tree line that brings you south to Talendar. And then if you continue straight, you hit the Dragonstones, which actually, just up ahead, you can see the vague blackish outline, just kind of, just a little obscure. I don't want to keep using that word. A little transparent amidst the storm. The three stark spires of stone are rising up, and you can just make out the tips of them. And Gendry will lead you down the main path towards the outpost and the stones as well, but he's actually going to veer off path. He's going to go up kind of away from the stones to the north, and you notice that when you get closer to the tree line of the small forest that runs the western edge of Stormreach, there's a break in the storm, and you're able to actually be able to see 5 feet in front of you. In fact, it's now cleared up to the point where you can see many hundreds of feet in front of you. And you get a clear view behind you of the sandstorm. And Gendry actually stops in his tracks and looks behind himself, and he says, "Never gets old." And you turn to see a literal wall of sand that seems to not really move or change diameter or shape. It seems to be kind of stuck there in suspension.
It's weird.
Ishal
This is
just kind
magic.
of cock. Yeah, Ishal cocks his head at the lack of moving sand, especially in the billowing winds going on around them.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm not describing that correctly. Think of it as like a wall of sandstorm.
Oh, it's a wall. Got it.
It doesn't flow out. It just seems to be raging almost in containment. Like it has a
Okay.
radius effect.
Would you say that it's like an invisible wall that the sand is like hitting? It just looks like a wall of sand because there's sand hitting it, or is it literally a wall of sand?
Think of it more like the sand is. You know what? All of you roll me Arcana.
Okay.
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 Let's see if we can learn a
see
little
if the
something.
dice-
Okay,
Nat
we
20.
hit. Jesus Christ!
See if
18.
the dice gods are feeling nice today.
Starting off with a nat 20.
Okay, well.
Listen.
12. 12 ain't bad. especially
Liliana
since I
studied
have-
a lot of magic in her attempt to control her own magic.
Okay. Well, Liliana, I can't deny you this information. So, you've read stories of elemental beings and primordial beings that are capable of such magic. In fact, this goes back to around the time where, what's the guy's name? Sorry, I'm forgetting already. The warlord's name that
Out here. Wait. Do I?
Couldn't tell ya.
Is it the same one from War God's Pass?
yes,
Nictol?
Nictol.
Nictol Boldrock.
Yes, so this goes back to his time. The southern reaches of Elyssara were rife with conflict, but also at the same time it was a place where the elemental effects and energies of the earth were still somewhat in ambiguity, a little chaos. And Nictol was fortunate enough to get a lot of his energy and power from these entities. These primordial beings of ages old, where the earth and the material plane were being forged, and all these different elements came into being. So this feels very much like that. Powerful, primordial, and it's coming from something that is probably far older than you have any conception of.
To reach out and like just touch the wall and be like, I've read about this in my studies. Is there something? It's primordial.
You have no doubt that something, an entity of some kind, a powerful one, is creating this.
So when we say entity, does that mean the thing has to be alive to be creating it, or could it be?
It could be something that's beyond your capability of understanding, or it could be like an extremely powerful elemental creature of some kind. Because
Something-
magic is one thing, but then there's like actual elemental energy. That's another thing.
So she's just gonna turn to the others, but something very, very old is creating this wall.
Well, at least
Is
for
it
now,
safe to be here?
It's safe. This is actually extraordinary. I've never been around something this old.
Gendry
Well,
says, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. You go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay. But at least it provides us some safety from the storm.
Gendry says, I'm not familiar with its origins, but it has been this way for some time. I've heard stories from my recent comrade in arms. They talk about it a lot. They actually don't venture this way because of it. They're too afraid. They think it's a curse of some kind. I don't believe them, but I guess there's really only one way to find out, because we're going to have to go through it one way or another to get where we need to go.
True. True.
A curse, but an elemental being of some sort, maybe? This is ancient. Back in the times of, like, Nictol Boljak would have seen these.
Or caused them, or may even still be. There are legends that talk about his preservation.
Down in Echo Lake.
Precisely. Well then, I guess we're gonna have to tread carefully.
Indeed.
Liliana's trying to hide just how excited she is about this, because literally, like, she is like, I might see an earth elemental or something. Like, she is just like a kid in a candy store.
Gendry just throws down his sword, not throws it down, but sticks it in the ground with scabbard and everything, and sets his equipment and his pack against the sword and starts to set up camp.
I would say Gil will kind of stick up his hand and say, no need to set up a tent. As he then pulls out a deck of cards.
I was going to say, he just goes,
Uh-oh.
And then Gil just says, with it, full house. Bam, house appears.
Oh my god.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Okay,
you
I
had
thought it was
that.
the deck of many things, and I'm like, is this man just
No.
gonna fucking try someone else with
So-
the deck
I
of many?
remember him saying he got this. I forgot about it. But
You
yeah.
guys
Yep.
see the cards in the deck start to flitter away as if an invisible dealer is throwing them out into the open air.
I also say 8 of a kind. 2.
And
8 beds.
you see them flow and shape and enlarge into a form that is very much like a standing structure, like a house. It's got pretty mundane and just kind of simple features, but one card flows out from the deck and takes shape into the front door. The Ace of Spades.
And Gil, with a little spark, says, oh, should be at least 8 beds in there. But 8 points to Marcera. She gets first pick.
Gendry just says, well, okay then. He just like stomps out the fire that he created and starts says, we'll take your route. In fact, I do think it's been a while since I've slept in a proper bed. The quarters that I was given at Stormreach weren't adequate.
Why am I not surprised?
It has its charms, Stormreach, but
I'll have to take your word for it.
hospitality is at a low.
Now that
This
is
looks
really
much
good.
better. And he looks at the House of Cards.
I was lucky enough to find it within Stormreach, actually. Quite lucky.
He looks to both Liliana and Shirali, and he holds up his hand at both sides, both left and right, as if gesturing for both of you to take his hand. And he says, "Shall we, ladies?"
Oh my god. Okay.
Ishal will
what?
just very quickly take Shirali's hand instead. Just like, nah.
gasping.
I'm not making Shirali awkward in this situation.
I'll be in just a moment.
Go. Oh, okay. Sure.
Trolley's thanking Pelor that she's already, like, red. Like, her skin is physically red, and you cannot tell that she has
Yep.
a flush face.
I actually was already going to say I'll be in just a moment, and then he did that. Now I feel kind of bad, but like, Liliana wants to stay out and write in her journal and like sketch the wall and like talk about everything that she has learned
I
in her
like it.
journal.
Can Shirley shoot a glance over at Marcera and be like, what the fuck is going on?
So, Ishal, did your comrades come with you? I assume they did. They're just kind of
Yeah, I'd be probably bringing them all inside.
okay.
They get to sleep on the floor.
Yeah, they're gonna sleep on the floor.
I mean, I guess.
No, the cult members are going to be the bed. Ishal is going to lay on top of the bed.
I don't think that's a very wise idea, but all right.
I can't breathe.
That'd be a very lumpy bed. Very
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Thought
just
it
kind of
was
like
more cushion for the push.
punch him in the neck and the head just to like fluffen up. Yeah, and then just
So I can shape it however I want within the 40-foot cube.
I'm just
So
kidding.
they could just have the top half.
They'll pile in. They won't. No, they deem everyone else a little bit more superior than they are, if that makes sense. They're there to follow. They're not there to lead.
All right. Anywho, Ishal just kind of lead Shirali over to a corner and just kind of be like, "So, I think you have questions now."
Many. Most of which I believe you're not going to answer, but one can try.
Or I might not have the answers to them, rather. But I'll try and answer the best I can.
Also an option. Well, I think the question on the forefront of my mind is what is going on with... She just points at his arm where the kind of scale situation is coming in.
This is part of my devotion to my god. I do not expect you to follow the exact same path as me, but this is the path I'll be walking.
And your god is...
He just kind of shrugs, no clue. And I'm definitely going to be doing research on it over over however long it takes.
I was under the impression that you were a follower of Selûne. Are you not?
Didn't we already have this discussion? He just kind of cocks his head like, no, I'm not.
Charlie's had a lot on her mind as of late, so if she forgot, that probably makes sense that she forgot.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, we have that, first of all. I suppose I'm so lost for words because I don't know what questions to ask. I think I'm at a true loss for what I need to know.
We have time, like, we don't need to sleep.
No, we don't need to sleep. Isn't that lucky?
So, Shirali.
Yeah. What's up?
There is a Sorry, I'm adjusting my headset. There's a few. There's actually, go ahead and roll me a religion.
I'd like to know what questions to ask.
I know.
This will help.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty
bad.
good.
That's pretty good.
Sorry, I'm just considering.
How nice are we going to be today?
I love how we're just kind of all floating around the questions. It's just like, are we gonna?
I'm like, I need to. There's a discretion between what Emma the player knows and what.
Right.
Probably knows.
Right.
That's fair.
So, Shirali, you don't. There's a few different deities of. At least the. Okay, so you're kind of trying to consider where you are and the history behind where you are. And you know that there's a few different deities that might have had an influence in this area and might even possibly be still worshipped to this day. So amongst some of them, you don't think that it is Talos.
Okay.
Talos is considered a deity of destruction and chaos and war. Ishal has not necessarily produced any of these traits. There's another that you had considered, and that was Apep. A-P-E-P. He's essentially a serpentine god of chaos and evil as well. You don't think that's who's influencing Ishal, because this deity couldn't be less concerned. Sorry, couldn't be less concerned with mortal kind. So that leaves one other option, and that is Kosuth. And I will type it out for you.
Oh.
So, Kosuth was a very prominent and widely worshipped deity in the southern reaches of Elyssara. He's known as the Lord of Flames, and he wasn't really considered a god until the recent centuries. But he was more or less considered an elemental primordial being. Someone that rivaled deific power. He's known as the Fire Lord, Lord of the Flames, the Tyrant King, and the Tyrant Among Fire. You don't know if the sandstorm itself is a manifestation of his power or not, but you do know that only he actually existed amongst mortal kind, and only he could have produced such power. But the problem is he never really appeared this way. So you're thinking that this is some kind of other primordial being. Maybe one of Earth.
I guess I'll just see Shirali turn her head slightly and start, like, zoning out for a few minutes, not quite aware that being silent for a few minutes while you're sitting across from someone talking is kind of a rude thing to do.
The Shali just kind of cocks his head as well and just go,
She doesn't
Shirali?
seem to She doesn't seem to care. She's like flipping through the encyclopedia of her brain. Maybe that.
Ishal doesn't also want to be rude and just kind of like, hey, Ishal, well, Shirali just like snaps in front of her. Like, I don't want to, like, Ishal isn't going to be trying to be that rude, but he's just looking very confused now.
Okay, secondary question.
Mm-hmm.
She straightens up like she wasn't just staring off into space. Second question. I'm sure. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying Ishal gestures to go on.
I'm sure that you've noticed that we've noticed, and that we've commented many times on, how do I call it? Your voracious hunger.
I wouldn't say it's super voracious, but yeah, I have been gaining the weight. Just kind of gestures to like a little bit of flap.
So, go ahead.
Suppose props to you if that's been your goal this whole time. Anyway, this is for your deity. Am I correct in that guess?
I'd say that.
The situation here also is that it seems maybe Kosuth is influencing, maybe changing him subtly. And this is a way of maybe showing favor towards Ishal. It's interesting, too, because Kosuth represents light and fire, and Pelor represents the sun and also light. So it's a kind of interchange between the two deities. They're all showing favor.
I think she's kind of thinking to herself, how much does this really conflict with her and her pact with Floor? Because obviously she had a very meaningful interaction with Floor, but this is also something that she seems to be believing pretty strongly in.
Pelor is of the same domain as Kosuth. Kosuth has light, and so does Pelor.
So this wouldn't conflict as well?
Not in the traditional sense. No, it would not conflict. If Kosuth was like, oh, fuck Pelor, and we're going to do this, and Pelor was like, well, no, you need to do this, I mean, that would be a whole different story.
Then that would be a problem.
And I'm saying that because I don't know what everyone is going to come up with in the campaign with what they're going to do, so.
Yeah, he ain't an oracle.
I'm not going to say you're going to do this and then you do it, you know?
Yeah.
So, there you go. Now you have a little bit more information. Seems Kosuth, Pelor, interchangeable. Maybe providing favor to Ishal and the party as well. Everyone, these two specific deities might be influencing the party.
Well, I would like to tell you that I was rather impressed with the feat of strength back in the cave. It was cool.
Thank you. Ishal does like a little bow.
She laughs at him. She'll laugh. Oh.
Wow.
Ishal just kind of looks a little offended at that. Just like, why the laugh?
I don't know, it just seems like a performance. Not in a bad way. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sam Storm. Go ahead.
My sister's always telling me that my mouth is before my head.
You see the Marcyr is kind of off on the other side of the House of Cards She's leaning against the wall, standing, arms folded across her chest. Not really thinking much of anything around her, but rather she seems to be diving inward.
She says I need to work on my people skills. It was furthest from my intentions to offend you.
Oh, all right. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm not so great at the whole talking thing.
Vishal, your group, the head, he just says, "We're just gonna set up, maybe over here. We'll stay out of your way, okay, boss?"
Of course. He does a little nod. When this is all over and we're finally back in the town, I do want to hold a meeting with all of us, and just kind of also gestures to Shirali. I've been meaning to do it, but it's just things have been constantly a go, go, go sort of thing.
Yeah, I understand. Hey, we've kind of been on the run too, you know? Just hasn't ended.
I'm hopefully when we're finally done, well, hopefully in time we'll not have to be on the run too much more. We just can have those meetings and just relax.
Well, that's a hopeful dream, isn't it?
It's coming. Just, time flows, you know? You just gotta wait.
Indeed.
He ushers to the several others that he's with, pulls them to one side of the house of cards, just sets up, doesn't really take up too much space. They take a little nook and sleep on the floor. They don't have to have anything fancy. They're not there to be luxurious, at least not yet. We're not at that level yet.
Yeah.
You're not at Mordenkainen's mansion yet. Which, by the way, I did post a meme about that. You can trap people in that shit.
Yep.
That's really funny.
Just be like, hey, come on in. And be like, oh, yeah, we're going to hold you for ransom. Like, what? Anyways. So, what's everyone doing during this moment, these few hours of long rest?
Well, I mean, Ishal will just kind of be there for Shirali in case she has any more questions to ask. And also, you would see Ishal, like, putting on the headband of intellect and just starting to tinker with stuff.
So I was just gonna end out with being like, if we're still sitting across from each other, she'll put her hand out on top of his, be like, whatever this is, and if I don't quite understand it, I do want to help you.
Like, he just kind of speaks kind of absent-mindedly while he's starting to just tinker with what appears to be, like, a weird set of tools that you haven't seen him pull out in a hot minute. Actually, by hot minute, I mean not at fucking all.
Never before.
Yeah, he hasn't pulled it out at all.
What are you talking about? You've seen this before.
So yeah, he's gonna be tinkering away, and then by the end of the night, like, you just see him, like, actually messing around with gear and all that, because he's gotten a level in Artificer.
Nice.
Ooh. Well, even if I don't quite know what I'm believing in, I do believe in you.
Liliana has decided that she is going to make a compendium of sorts, or, like, I don't know, like, it's not just a journal, like, she's making this in the hopes to then publish it later on, of, like, their adventures and the things she comes across, and like, so she's literally there like sketching the walls. She is talking about the things that they've seen the last few nights and the monster, the like the people in the cave, like just like of all of their adventures.
I like it.
And so that's what she's
I'm
doing.
going to give you an inspiration point on that.
Think you already have one though.
Darn it. You can give it to someone else if you want.
Who doesn't have one?
Yeah, I don't.
Geld, you're the winner.
You guys need to use these. Except the fact is everyone's fucking rolling goddamn nat 20s, so...
I mean, it was exactly one nat 20 so far.
Yep.
Well, and now I also have magical guidance now, so that makes it even more like, as long as I have, like, I basically have 5 inspiration points a day.
Well,
Oh,
then, you know
check.
what? You're not going to get any more inspiration points.
Nah, she still needs it for attack rolls and everything. Just
Yeah,
not
that's
ability
true.
checks.
No, I know.
That's true.
I'm just kidding. I'm being
But-
mean.
But the
I'm
magical
just
guidance is
joshing.
good.
I'm used to it.
I'm not mean to you.
Okay.
Yeah, mean as in I will emotionally bludgeon you.
I,
I don't know if I'm gonna be emotionally bludgeoned. We'll find out.
I am sorry that I kill off every single boyfriend that you've had in every game.
Actually, not Delta Green or Call of Cthulhu / Delta Green. The first.
Oh
Call of
no,
Cthulhu,
that's
yes,
right.
you did-
Actually,
you
I
did
brought
kill-
him back.
You brought him back and then you killed him.
No, I didn't kill him.
I brought him back, then I killed
Oh,
him.
you're talking about the second for Delta Green. Oh yeah, I guess he did come back to life for that.
Just,
I didn't kill
I'll
him.
bring back your boyfriend and then kill him again.
Well, he I thought he was dead, but then he came back to life, but then he ended up dying in the end. But
Yeah.
technically Zim was the one that killed him. Another player did.
With everybody.
Yeah.
He died
Oh.
with everybody. It was.
Oh, okay. I still think that's really funny though. In my head, it's just
It was.
I'm gonna bring
I
your
wouldn't
boyfriend
put-
back and then kill him again.
I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest. But it was an ongoing meme. But then this last Call of Cthulhu game, my character's boyfriend did survive. So
Oh,
Gendry's fine for now.
there's not even. We don't even know if that's where this is going.
That's
he could
true.
just
Yeah.
be. He could just be the guy that I put up with.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. We're good with
Gendry's on
that.
my
Yeah,
hook.
mirror.
Gendry is fine with that if it needs to be.
I'm wondering what. I'm wondering why the hell Gendry was reaching for my hand. Like, what the hell?
Reaching
No,
for
it
both
was-
of us.
it
He's
was
a
a-
player.
It was a. He's trying to keep
Inside
the
track.
mood, you know.
It's sidetracked.
Is it like us tieflings have to stick together?
He may. I mean, maybe he might be a little metro. just a
I'm
touch.
sorry.
He's got the the steel armor going, and
Can I insight check that that reaching both hands out thing later? Just remind me to do.
I mean, you can do it now if you want.
Can I?
I'll do it
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Let's
both
go.
of you. Let's do it. Yeah, come on.
Okay,
Here we go.
Oh my god.
19.
Sure,
I think you should give me inspiration points. It's my birthday.
Shirley. I feel like maybe the lack of emotional connection with
Yeah, we already know I don't have people skills.
you don't get the you know, he's holding your hand cool and you're like but
What are
on
we
the other
talking?
hand, Liliana, he's it seems to be maybe more like he's coming from a supportive and uplifting standpoint. Like he's trying to make you feel better about the current situation because he knows that things are shit.
I doesn't know
Okay.
what the hell is going on with me.
I mean,
Hey.
things are kind of shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
Well, things are kind of shit. He doesn't know.
Gendry
why
has a
things
good
are funny.
insight. What are you saying? That's one of his best skills.
I think he's suspect.
What did he do to you besides save your ass with those Darkborns?
Do we need to come up with a watch schedule?
I think
No.
maybe you should if you'd like to stay here.
I was about to say you have two people that are constantly awake, so
Yeah, but I think if you're on watch, that doesn't count towards your long rest. Like,
No,
I
it
think
does.
you have to
No,
be.
like
Don't you have to be doing something leisurely?
no. Let me
on a
pull up
second.
it.
Ah,
Trance, you don't need to sleep, and magic can't put you to sleep.
Oh, keeping watch, I guess, does.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's translate meditation.
Yeah.
More
I
of
can keep watch.
There is no such thing as a need for a watch.
Then I come back in and I go to bed.
So what you're saying is I could throw anything at you, and you wouldn't need to have anyone looking out at all?
I'm looking out. You get what I mean?
Well, so the two of them don't have to sleep, but they can look out.
I mean, if Michelle has to, if Michelle has to trance, then I mean, I can just look out.
Well,
while
it's
he
like a trance-like
trances.
meditation, but like I still
No, I'm
remain
saying
conscious.
I'll look out while you're trancing.
But you have to
Okay,
do
cool.
you have to do 4 hours. Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
the elf thing. You just can
All
long
right,
rest in
fair
4
enough.
instead of 8.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, never mind. I was-
Wait, I knew Shirali had that thing, but it looks like she can keep watch and it counts towards her long rest, so that's good.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
like I'm
So ignore
constantly
me.
hopped up on coffee.
Ignore me.
No, you're good.
Hmm.
I was just staring at Marcira and Shaw as they're both
I
finally
was like,
asleep.
I only really know about trance because I usually play an elf.
She's just like, okay, this is good. This is good.
So this is going to have to be a little bit of a modification. One moment. I got to enlarge this map. But,
Enhance.
yeah,
Enhance.
exactly. Super Troopers. Enhance. Enhance.
So I did have something I wanted to do once once it became kind of dark.
Uh-huh.
Isn't it always dark?
But you know what I
It's-
mean, when everybody is going to sleep.
Okay, yeah.
Man,
It's
it's almost like this is a long dark.
You know, it's very long,
It's very dark.
very dark,
Yep.
and you
Yep,
can't
I
do
think-
a damn thing about it yet.
Yep, after Guild has let Sylvan, Gendry, and Marcera into the house, and then Marcera pick her bed first. Probably be pulling Gendry to the side after a moment.
Okay. Gendry is going to say, "What is it, my friend?"
Been wondering about this. Are you perchance part of the Wardens as well?
No, but I'm aware of them. Why do you ask?
Yeah, just curious. Thought that could be why your loyalty was so much to a family of what was the place? Luminethra?
Luminethril, yep.
Yeah. From a family of Luminethra. Just
My-
curious, that's all.
My lineage is of no consequence to me. I have learned everything that I know from my teacher. But I understand that you might be questioning of me. And I
He kind of
presume
nods
that
and shrugs.
he touches, I wouldn't say he touches, but he reaches out and points towards the sort of lower neck area, chest, upper chest, and he points to your symbol of the Wardens, and he says, "You have seen much.
Indeed. And I will do much to help protect the light.
Seems we can be allies then.
Agreed. I sent you something really quick.
I was not looking at my Discord, so...
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, that sounds pretty good. We can do that.
I'll say Gil will just look at him, nod. And then maybe we should join the others. The room is good, but it's kind of a quiet burn, almost low flame.
He looks to you and he nods with a bit of a gleam in his eye.
He gets a gleam right back and goes back in with the others.
Suppose since I'm coming in last, I just take whatever bed is left. I don't even know where it is.
Okay, it would be... There's a left alcove within the House of Cards. Large. It's got bunk beds.
Just
Helping
like a
Gil's
Harry
mind.
Potter little
Who
like
are we
cubby.
bunking with, guys?
Honestly, it's probably just
Yeah.
something simple as heck. It's a simple house.
Yes.
I'm just imagining like a one-room house just with a bunch of beds.
So it's not giving
Probably.
like Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup 10.
It's... Well, House of Cards is literal. So it has the space and the dimension of what you are envisioning. At least with
Yep.
the spell. So...
Except it's all made out of cards.
Correct. So it's not like an infinite, or at least a larger finite space hidden within a smaller finite space.
Brought security for us.
Correct. Yeah,
Card
sorry.
house in the middle of our street.
Oh my god. Gee, that is one of the worst songs ever made.
I just had the,
Why
I just
would
had
you-
the thought. I'm like, fuck it, let's say it.
I mean, hey, that's maybe the best depiction of a D&D game in a song. Because why would you have a house in the middle of the street?
Oh, our house in the middle of a sandstorm, in the middle of a place being surrounded by said sandstorm.
Yep.
That's made out of cards.
There's no reason behind any of that. There's nothing. You can't have a house in the middle of the street. The cars, they'd have to go around. That's very inconvenient.
You,
Do we need to eat rations?
Yes, you would. Unless, of course, someone wants to roll a survival to provide rations for the night.
What do we kill one of the cultists and eat them?
Why would you do that?
I can
What
try
kind
and
of
get
stuff's
survival.
gonna be around in the desert?
Liliana will not do well at that, so.
Sylvan?
I'm not
Wow, okay, alright. So,
I actually am decent at survival as well. Can I roll that?
sure,
yeah,
yeah.
travel.
Do you and Sylvan want to both go out and kind of maybe stick somewhat together and find some grub?
Yeah.
Sure.
oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Shadow.
What's up?
Oh, did you want the ring of telekinesis? This seems
Oh.
like something Sylvan will probably find useful.
Interesting.
I've already got all the
Interesting.
other magical stuff, but
So a thief for telekinesis.
yeah, that sounds pretty fun. Not gonna lie about that. I'll take it if you don't want it.
Boop. To you.
Thank you, sir.
Lord.
The worst thing for them, a thief for telekinesis.
That is pretty bad. I will say.
Great for us.
Just
I'm gonna be like the world's best criminal here soon.
Just be like,
Yeah, unfortunately.
We support women's rights and women's wrongs.
That's right.
Okay, that was nice.
I definitely did not come up with that.
I know, but it still is very good.
All right.
Agreed.
Great, yay!
So, I mean, Sylvan, you receive this, and well, how do you feel about that?
A ring of telekinesis.
Yeah.
Well, I think that Sylvan will probably look it over very carefully and probably admire what it looks like. What does it look like, actually?
It is a band that resizes upon wearing it, so you can shove it on your finger, and even though it might be the smallest size imaginable, it will widen and fit your finger. And it has a darkened, almost a blackened steel color.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
the band itself is maybe a quarter of an inch thick, and it kind of has a sheen to it, like it's polished.
Sounds like my wedding ring.
Hey, wow. All right.
There you go.
There we
Are you
go.
marrying Geld?
No,
We all just turn. Is this a proposal?
no, I mean out of game. Sorry. Yeah, Sylvan is definitely gonna immediately put it on and try it out.
Okay. It's lovely. As soon as you put it on your finger, you feel this force, this kind of arcane mysticism that envelops you. And it's almost like you look at something and there's this tunnel vision you get. And you realize that you're now reaching towards, we'll say that there's like a rock or something close by that's within the terrain that's shifted alongside the house of cards, and it moves willingly, and you're moving it with your mind.
How cool is this?
Yep, it's
So it has to be something I can see, though, right? It can't be something I
something you
know
can
is there.
see, something that's mundane, and it can't be controlled or carried by anything. So it
Yeah, I
has
think
to
at
be
least 1,000 pounds too.
No pickpocketing.
no pickpocketing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, unfortunately, but that's also to say that this can technically be used for very beneficial purposes.
Yeah.
Sylvan can think of some ways.
Yeah. Okay.
If it can't be, so what if like the person who's holding the object is like willing to let him take it from them? Like if I hold something up for him to take with it.
If you hold it up and you're not grasping it, then you can take it, or he can take it, or she
So like
can take it.
so like I just need to toss it in the air first.
No, you're not
Oh.
technically
You don't
carrying,
have your
quote
finger-
unquote, it.
You don't have like your fingers around it, is what he's saying. I think.
Yeah, you're presenting it and it's there to grab.
Okay.
Feeding an
I'm just
animal.
thinking like in battle, if I were to like hold up a dagger, like if like say Sylvan lost a dagger and I'd be like, Sylvan.
I would
You know?
absolutely allow that. That would be badass.
Okay.
I know it's like
Absolutely.
feeding a reindeer.
Yep.
Open
Or-
palm.
Or say you go and want to
Completely
pickpocket someone, you got something big and heavy behind them,
Or
drop
like,
it behind them, and distraction.
say you like
Right.
try and jump and grab a rope, and you miss the rope. You could use your ring of telekinesis to bring the end of the rope to your hand.
I have the rope of climbing, though.
That well, there you go. If you miss that,
The rope do be
Then,
climbing.
I have like I said, I have like all this magic shit.
no, that's fantastic.
Someone's really about to be Flynn Rider. Climb to the top of the tower.
Perfect. Then yes. beautiful. It fits perfectly.
Excellent.
And
Thank you. I'll just nod to Geld
He nods back.
and probably frolic away, all excited because I just got something cool to play with.
Mhm.
He's gonna frolic away as we'll literally see nothing nailed down remain over at Stormreachport.
Sylvan never frolicked in her life.
Wait, y'all.
Only when she finds fun stuff to play with and
Yeah.
shiny things like treasures and things like that.
That amulet we've been trying to get. Do you think we could use that to pick it up?
Oh my god.
Oh boy. I mean,
I'm just gonna
No,
take the whole
no,
damn
wait a
table. Can I just float the whole table away?
yes, you can, because it's not being carried or held by anybody.
Oh my
Don't do
god.
this to me now. Come on. We just left.
No, we're going back.
And I was like, we should stay. I want to get the thing. And then, no, let's leave.
So you
And
realize that. So you said it was 1,000 pounds, right?
I believe so.
So that means you all could sit on anything, and because you're not carrying whatever you'd be sitting on, you can move that thing with telekinesis.
Oh my god, y'all, we could sit on a boulder and then just, like, get so high up that, like, they can't fight us.
be out of range.
This is some.
Oh my god, we can also use it as an elevator.
Pretty much, yes.
What are the rules about targeting yourself for telekinesis, like lifting yourself in the air?
Okay. Though for the ring, the ring does say just for objects.
Objects,
just for-
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
But
Like
you can
another
move an object that
poor man's old person.
basically you can move objects that weigh up to 1,000 pounds, 30 feet in any direction, but not beyond the range of this spell of 60 feet.
If you lift
So
it
I
30
could-
feet, but you're still on it, like, it's not with it, like, you could get another 30 feet, right?
Yeah. So I
Yep.
technically could say stand on that desk with the amulet and just telekinesis myself or the desk and fly myself
Yep.
away using my mind.
Also, you can exert
Perhaps.
mind control on objects with your telekinetic grip, such as simple tools, opening a door or a container, storing or retrieving an item from an open container, or pouring the contents from a vial.
The thing is also, though, that because you have the ring of telekinesis, that means you can cast it at will, which means you can technically cast it infinitely.
Yeah, it's a freebie.
So you could create like a magic carpet. Everyone could get on the carpet if it's large and carrying everybody, and you could just continually
yeah.
cast it.
You
I
No,
can
that-
show you the world.
It's about to be like the Sleeping Beauty.
Just the most poor man's magic carpet we've ever seen.
No, I remember making the poor man's hold person joke, and now I can't remember how we did the original poor man's hold person.
Anyways.
I remember
Continue.
So, Shirali, what are you doing at this moment? Hey, what do you mean, oh God?
Everybody today has been warning me about emotional damage, so I'm just...
You've been warning
Trying to-
yourself. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I know, everybody else has been freaking me out. Okay, anyway. I'm assuming, is this after Ishal and Sylvan get back with some kind of chow? Whatever grows in the desert, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, so with your survivals together, you go out and like there's some snakes that you capture and skin.
God. Sorry, Ishal.
It's fine.
There's I know,
Hey,
I'm
you don't
sorry.
have food,
Yeah.
You gotta survive, right?
You just you need to sacrifice the younger folk of your kind.
Shirley's
And-
survival skill is so low that she's just like, are you sure we don't need to eat one of the cultists? Like, are you certain there's something out there?
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Chat. This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. You don't want to know.
Okay, snake meat, guys.
Okay. Yes, you would be able to provide enough food for everybody. Just capturing a few snakes and there's some iguanas as well. That
Jackrabbits.
little reptilian creatures, mostly around these areas.
Liliana is gonna like stare down at it.
I'll be like, it tastes like chicken.
I'm gonna.
It does.
You know what I want to do? Actually, I'm going to minor illusion it to make it look like chicken so that I can actually eat it.
There you go.
Gendry looks
So
here.
real.
He says, "You know, I don't know. It's pretty good, actually.
Tastes like chicken, right?
Yeah, chicken. Wait,
Yeah,
No, but
I
like-
eat it.
I'm being so for real. Alligator? I promise it really does taste like chicken.
Yeah, it
I've
does.
had it before. I can't say I agree with that statement,
I
honestly.
know, I'm.
it's a little stringy.
Yeah, it depends on how
disagree.
it's cooked.
I guess so.
Kind of small, you know, tough. It's, you know, yeah, not. It's not the best.
Roll Constitution save so I don't throw up. I pass.
Yeah, you
Has
throw up.
anyone ever elected to make a constitution save?
I do it all the time. Every time I drink alcohol too, I have my characters do Constitution saves.
Oh god. I guess we eat some snake meat.
So, would you think that the House of Cards has a floor, or is it kind of built into the landscape?
I feel like it would
Yeah,
be
like
whatever
a
you want
floor.
it to be.
Yeah.
Please give us floor.
No, it definitely have a floor.
Okay.
Yay!
And Shirali, are you inside?
If I think after the hearty meal of snake meat,
Just meat.
Your
one.
lookout, would it be like you could sit in the doorway?
Well, I was just gonna
I'm
sit
so-
right outside of the door.
I'm so glad only Shirali heard that.
God.
I love Smeat.
Smeat. I'm gonna sit right outside of the door. Like, I'll
Okay.
let the door close because I think this might be the first peaceful night's sleep anyone has gotten in the last.
All right.
However long.
So,
Like,
as
I'll
the
sit out.
as
I have a
the
horrible passive perception. I should not be doing this.
no, you're fine. Don't you worry.
Oh God.
Why is it? What? Jesus. Do I have that bad of a reputation where I'm just like some disgusting, just evildoer DM that punishes people all the time?
The other
What if
day-
I were to move your bed
Yes.
onto the roof with my telekinesis ring?
As somebody who has played in your Call of Cthulhu and Delta Green
No.
campaigns, yes. Yes.
No.
Oh!
How can I say? The other day, Tristan was like, "Yeah, I told Zim that I was afraid of something," and then immediately next session, it was in the campaign.
Oh, of course. Of course. That's how horror goes.
I'm just protecting myself. Listening. Okay.
It's
I'll shut up
it's
now.
part no, it's part of it's absolutely part of horror. You cannot
It's for my birthday.
ignore
It's for my birthday.
what drives
It's for my
the
birthday.
fear in your players.
Oh,
You
God.
cannot. That is my
Okay, I'll
best.
shut up now.
I feel like that should be my singular advice as someone who has game mastered a lot of horror.
We're
You gotta
talking to
focus
chat.
on the
Chat.
fear.
Read this down.
My
Focus on the fear.
germophobia was literally the one time that he really had me freaking the fuck out was when he really triggered my germophobia and like almost had my character eat another human being. I was gagging.
I ain't showing you my cards.
Yeah.
And to be
I'm
honest,
not making
like
that
my
mistake.
cards are not really easy to do in roleplay because it's very hard. Because like I know what is real and what's not in terms of like out of character and inner character stuff. So it'd be very difficult to make me scared. Sure, there can be creepy moments, and I like
Listen,
them.
I thought the same thing. Then he did this one thing, and I truly had to walk away from my computer. I was so disgusted.
I'm like,
Alright.
dude.
Nope,
Alright,
take your
fair
gift,
enough.
the happier I get.
Anyway,
I will. Yeah. Anyway, let's
I'm
keep
sitting
going.
outside the door like a German Shepherd.
Okay.
I want a dog.
So, sitting outside. So, you are thinking about recent events, and Marcira is inside. You're finally able to go to a moment of solace to yourself. And as the sandstorm rages just beyond, sorry, excuse me, the I wouldn't say it's just out of sight, but the half light coming from the sky is illuminating sort of a dark brown in raging form. Forms a wall that obscures anything beyond it. And the wind pulses around you and picks up and kicks up a lot of the dirt. And about 30 feet or so away from you, there is a rocky outcropping. Several stone formations that have begun to jut out of the sand and the dunes that make up the landscape. And as the sand parts, you see a shape emerge. The sand just kind of pulls away and reveals it. It looks like maybe a bit of darkened fabric or something like that. And it is attached to a skeletal figure that seems to have succumbed to whatever is going on now, because this figure is completely decayed. All of the flesh and sinew has pulled away from its body, leaving only bones. But the cloth attached to it remains.
Like a reptilian claw or
Cloth.
cloth? Oh,
You ain't here.
yeah, I know I ain't here, but like I want I wanted clarification.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What do you do?
I want to unsheath my sickle, or at least pull it off of my belt or whatever it was on. I don't want to hold it up or anything, but I just want to have a hand on it, stand up, and kind of approach.
Okay.
Not say anything, just
You get
walk
close.
very slowly.
The form of the cloth, which you now are able to discern is a cloak. It is wrapped around this skeletal figure. And you pull it away from it. It shimmers a little bit in the sand, and the the air, and part of it becomes opaque and transparent. Who has the identify spell?
Really?
Yeah.
I also
one
have
you're talking to.
detect magic if we want to just kind of get a cursory glance first.
Well, I have both.
Okay, well, in that case, yeah, sounds like we all right.
I'll do both, I guess, if I can. I'll take 20
Well-
minutes.
Well, don't forget you gotta touch it with identify.
I'll reach out a little fingertip.
Okay. Sounds to me like we are going to identify this as the cloak of the mirage.
Oh,
Okay.
So this is a wondrous item, and it is rare.
Okay.
It does require attunement,
Mhm.
and you will need to wear it and sit within a completely sand environment, potentially invoking exhaustion points for an entire long rest.
Oh.
dang, 8 hours.
This ain't seeming worth it so far.
Oh, trust me, it's worth it. So, it is rare.
Okay.
So while wearing it, you have advantage on saving throws against exhaustion due to extreme heat. And that is something you will be dealing with in Champions Run.
Okay.
You have something called Shimmering Disguise. As an action, you can pull the hood up and cause the cloak to envelop you in a seamless illusion. This effect functions like the Disguise Self spell, but it has the following changes. It lasts for an hour. It does not require concentration. And you can make yourself appear as any humanoid race of your size.
That's such a good thing.
Dang, that's like perfect for you.
We're about to act like I don't have disguised self at will, but it's okay.
I only have it for once a day.
This is technically better than your disguise self at will.
I believe you. I believe you.
Wait, is there a limit on it?
It's let me just say that. So that's at will.
Mhm.
Dang.
I'm so freaking jealous.
Okay.
So the other feature with this is that a creature can use its action to inspect your appearance and make an intelligence check, of course, to make sure that that you are in fact disguised. But essentially, you're able to cast sort of an illusory self on yourself, and the last ability that this thing has is Heat Haze, is what it's called.
Mhm.
So, on a reaction, when you're targeted by an attack, you can cause your form to blur and distort like the desert heat.
Dang.
The attacker has disadvantage on the attack roll.
Ooh, all
So
right.
fucking jealous.
Yeah,
Fitting in
that's
there.
like perfect for you
Great
casters.
I'm like really jealous, and also because I'm currently on the run from my family, and I do know how useful that would be.
Hey, you could take it from her and just say, "Hey, I'm greater
want a
than you
ring of-
are."
Do you want a ring of power? I will trade. It's not as good, but I'll trade you.
My birthday present, Kristen.
I know, that's true. That's your birthday present. Wait, I didn't get a birthday present. My birthday was like 2 weeks ago. Wait a second.
Well, Tristan, it wasn't on a Wednesday, was it?
This This
I
is a
don't remember.
milestone birthday for me. Come on.
There's
We're
going
on
to be
Wednesday,
moments in this game where people are going to feel special.
No, it's okay. I get it. It's fine.
Nah, you go get something else in a different game.
Hey, you get a boyfriend.
And that's your gift.
Even if you don't want the boyfriend, that's what you're getting.
No.
Is it like one
tired
of
of
those
this,
will you press the
Grandpa.
button situation?
It's too damn bad!
All right, so still though, that's an amazing cloak of the Mirage.
Clark of the Mallorcan.
I'm going to see if I can post this.
Okay.
It should be able to work here.
I've been typing if it didn't.
Here you go.
If it doesn't. Okay, sweet.
Will say at some point I do want to find something that is better than my once a day disguise self, because painting my horns is only gonna do so much.
Well, become a warlock.
Damn.
So this will help you become the tiefling you've always wanted to be, and that's not a tiefling.
Hell yeah.
Now I get this. Now that we're out of the racist town. God damn it!
Don't worry, we'll come back.
Now that we don't need it. Thank you. I'm assuming the skeleton is gone, or whatever the hell is underneath this thing.
Oh yes, it's yeah, I should say the sand shifts and blows and re-envelops the skeleton. And this is after you take the cloak off of its body.
Okay.
Sand just takes over it again, as if lost to time.
Damn, I thought I was about to have my sister die on me. This is a very
What?
pleasant surprise.
What do you take me for?
I take you for a Zim.
Yep.
Pardon me if I'm just trying to protect my fragile emotions.
You know, your fragile emotions are mine for the manipulation and the playing.
Yeah.
It's like
So,
gatekeep girl boss.
Remind me to find. I feel like it was 10 million sessions ago that we had that thing where I had an insight check on Elyssara about our father, and I didn't get it.
that's right.
I feel like that is it's an unanswered thing that's been nagging at me. I need a reminder to do that eventually.
Well,
The same
what
thing.
that was.
It's the same thing with Kyle. You know, he's just, you know, he does his thing.
I don't care what Kyle thinks. Kyle decided to name himself Keith.
It wasn't his choice.
Are we talking about that?
It absolutely was not his choice to become Keith.
Yeah, it was your choice.
I was there during that call. You absolutely chose that name.
You know, hey. Anyways,
Sorry, Keith.
no, you're good. So, after acquiring your cloak, your beautiful shimmering cloak that seems to disappear and reappear with the flowing sands around you.
Oh, hell yeah.
You don it,
Yeah. I was about to say, I put that shit right on.
and like the heat waves of the southern reaches of Elyssara, you blur and shift into a different form entirely. Whatever you want it to be.
So does this mean I don't get my 2 spell slots?
No, you can. Hey,
Now that I'm attuning to it. But I thought you said the thing about attuning to it takes the time of a long rest.
yes, it does.
Or am I not?
You will not gain the benefits, its true benefits, until you attune to it. Correct.
I'll do that eventually.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm gonna kill off your sister.
I would.
Well,
Maybe.
maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe you can save her. Maybe you can't. Maybe she's already gone.
I have removed curse now. We're gonna see if that works. Once I get my spell slots back.
So this is going to be an RP moment here because you guys are resting. You're in the House of Cards.
Mhm.
You're not doing anything.
Can I take that long rest or should I wait?
You can take it if you want.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Why would you not take it?
I don't know, because I didn't know if this was before we took the long rest or after the RP moment.
Oh no, you're good. This is all encompassing.
Because I want to test my remove curse theory.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay.
Well, I will let everybody else do what they want first.
Sylvan is going to stare into that mirror for 1 hour uninterrupted.
Perfect. So where are you going to go for this? It has to be uninterrupted, of course. So
I would say, are you able to modify this house like after it's been placed?
Nope.
Ah, dang.
you
But I did say there's an upstairs.
Oh,
True.
All right, I'm gonna go upstairs then. Don't bother me. I need concentration.
Okay, nerd.
leave me the fuck alone.
I will guard that staircase with my life.
Thanks.
Okay. Perfect.
Anything
All right.
for my fake girlfriend.
So you head upstairs, Sylvan. Then there's a row of doors, and we'll say that you head into the first one, and it's a pretty modest bedroom, a single bed, dresser, mirror, and there is a window that formed out of the cards that looks out into the landscape around the House of Cards. And we're gonna say that you post up in that bed, yeah?
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay. Perfect. And anything else from anyone else?
Or just chatting with those downstairs. Nothing really.
Okay.
I'll try my remove curse thing.
I'll probably be there helping with that.
I'm guarding this. I'm like, Marcy, come here.
She's gonna say, "What do you want?"
I'm just sitting on the stairs. Come here. No, come here.
She walks over a little begrudgingly, looks up and to the left, and she says, "Yes."
I'm gonna cast it on her without saying.
Okay.
Damn, smack.
Smack.
Go ahead and roll me that. Not roll me, but post the spell, please.
Yeah. I'm
It
thinking
just
if
happens.
she's not. I'm thinking if she's not in her head about it, maybe the darkness won't come in as intensely. Maybe.
Okay.
Why does it say the spell save is DC 0?
Yeah, I don't know what. What the heck?
Because
never
it doesn't
mind.
have a spell save at all to it.
Oh, okay.
Well,
It just happens.
Well, usually it would have your spell save DC anyways, even if it does just happen. Just
It
wouldn't
might not-
say on it.
I'll fix that.
It just
I
might
guess.
not be on the card then.
So,
You know, I don't.
You mutter the incantation, you wave your hands, you do the gestures that summon the strength from beyond to create this effect. And of course, Marcera is a little... She knows what you're doing, but she's not expecting of anything. And of course, as the energies coalesce and form around you and create this effect, it's so bright, and then it diminishes. It fades. And Marcera, she looks at you. She says, I don't think it's going to work, my dear.
I'll keep trying.
Don't bother.
It has to work eventually, right?
That's not what it said. And you remember back when she was talking about how the lake, when she had entered it, that it had said that she was going to be lost to the darkness and someone else would emerge from the light.
You can't honestly tell me you believe in all of that destiny bullcrap.
It's not destiny. Damn it.
Well, I think that lake is stupid. I don't think that lake knows what it's talking about, so pardon me, I'm going to keep doing whatever I think is going to work.
And what has worked thus far? She looks at you and she says, tell me.
Nothing.
I'd say probably hearing this, Kel would say, but you do have help. As he sits across from the room.
What are you helping? You sit on this pedestal, so high and mighty that you think you can change what's going to happen. The lake has shown me what is going to happen, and nothing you can do is going to stop it.
What happens after it? Maybe you could still be brought back from wherever you're talking about.
Don't bother. Why should I come back?
I think Gail just points at her. That's Shirali.
This place is lost. Shirali, don't you understand? Even if... Sorry, go ahead.
You were content to leave me before. I suppose you're content to leave me again, aren't you?
I have never left you.
So, I would beg to disagree.
If you think me gone from you, then that's only your own mind working against you.
What do you think your mind isn't working against you? You're content to just give up.
Did you not come and seek me?
I did.
I had resigned myself to the end. I had accepted that it was coming, and yet you interfered. You did so because you followed your heart. there is nothing left for me to follow but my own instinct, and that is that I saw what I saw. I am not going to be here with you to the end. I don't know how, and I don't know why yet. But you're going to have to go on without me at some point, surely.
She's gonna stand up from the stairs and start crossing towards the door. And you know what, Marcia? You're such a selfish bitch.
That's not necessary.
Yeah, you know. Apparently, me coming to rescue you wasn't necessary. How about I just bring you back to jail? I'm sure they'd be happy to have you back.
You know you wouldn't do that.
Yeah? Alright, try me.
So you're going to turn the entire party back around and march back to Stormreach and hand me over to the law, and you're going to persecute me just as they would if you weren't there. Is that what you're saying?
Isn't that what you would rather? Sounds like it is.
She looks down at the ground. She says, "It is not my decision. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this."
You're resigned to just wallow in your own self-pity. I guess I can't change that. But I won't be scolded like a child by you.
You mistake me. I'm not trying to do that. I am simply lost, just like you are.
I think I find myself perfectly well. I'm gonna walk out and have a conversation with her. This is the cycle. This is very much the cycle.
This is very much the cycle. And let's do one last little moment, and then we'll call it for tonight.
Okay.
We'll say that Gendry will approach Liliana.
Me?
Yeah.
You're getting a boyfriend, and you know.
No.
You're getting a unconsensual boyfriend.
Whether you
This
like
is
it or
for me.
not.
No, this is my actual birthday present, is Liliana getting a boyfriend. I'm living vicariously through you.
Hell
Charlie's
yeah.
never gonna have a boyfriend, so she's gotta watch you do it.
This is disturbing. Alright, so what would you be doing during the night, or the long rest?
So after I was out there writing, whatever, came back in, I feel like I would just be reading, you
Okay.
know, settling down.
He'll approach, and he'll just kind of bring his hand up to his mouth, just cough. What are you reading?
I think I'd be reading
You don't have to.
I was like, I have a book in my thing, The Rise and Fall of
50
Man
Shades of Grey.
by Dragus Morvain.
Okay.
She's reading Twilight.
It's the history book that I picked up and I read a little bit about before.
Right. So he'll just like look at the cover and he'll say, "Oh, I do know a little bit about Dragus."
You do?
Just a tiny bit. It's said that his essence is spilt out into the Sunfire fields just south of Talendor.
Wait. Are you talking about Nykdol? Or... Because Dragus was the one that wrote it, but Nykdol is the Earth Genasi rivaling powers of gods.
Jesus. Sorry. No. Yes. I do mean... No. Sorry. I suck. I'm very bad.
That's okay. I just...
Nah, you're just
Retcon.
tired.
Retcon.
This is what I have written, and it's very shoddily done because I was typing very quickly, but that's what I have written down.
Oh, suck. You gave me a magic cloak, and my family gave me a case of water for my birthday.
Okay. Okay. Whew. I'm glad someone's taking notes.
Only
When
about the
in
stuff that that concerns my character, which might be a little bit selfish, but
No,
Yeah, I've kind of been doing the same.
it matters.
Yeah, it's very fair.
Okay. So that is actually going to be referring to... so, yes. Just... Okay. Yeah, so you're reading further, and... So one of the more prominent stories involving Dragus Morvain is that when
the author of this book, right? Or are we
he...
talking about Nykdol?
Jesus.
Sorry, yeah, Dragus
I'm
Morvain
going-
was the one that wrote the book, but Nykdol Baldrak was the warlord.
Yes. Jesus. I'm very
Yeah,
bad.
you
No, you're
just got
okay.
tired brain. That's all.
Yes. So he was able to... You're reading further in the story, and Nykdol was... He had kind of developed a relationship with the draconic bloodlines that held pretty strong sway over the landscape in this area at the time. And there is a rumor that there was a battle between Nykdol and a great worm dragon
Ooh.
that took place essentially on the precipice of Champions Run, right around here, where the earth was torn asunder and the rock that was hidden deep beneath was brought up, and it scarred the landscape. And it suggests that the area known as Champions Run is probably among the first areas in this continent that Nykdol was able to conquer and lay claim to. Probably named thusly. I
Draconic
think because
bloodlines makes sense because of that one place we saw that had draconic writing.
right. So at this point, because I'm tired as fuck, we're just gonna call it here. We'll keep it in the House of Cards. We'll move to Champions Run next game, and by that time, we're gonna really get into some maybe crazy shit because of the dynamics involving Red Brand.
Nice.
Sounds about right.
Sounds good.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Emma.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy
happy birthday, Emma.
Birthday to me.
Yeah, got a clerk. A clerk.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, have a good night.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye, all.
Peace.